Hi guys, cooking stock is a vital ingredient in French cooking and we use it a lot to make great sauces and to improve the flavor of our dish. Of course, you can always buy cooking stock in the shops, but nothing beats the real one. They're not all easy to make, but I'm gonna show you a few of the cooking stocks you can make at home. Today we're gonna be talking about the fish fumet. And I've got a special thing for you, don't run away, it's a fish! Well, what's left of it? This is a fresh cod. It's actually just the fish bone I'm getting freshly from one of the best fishmonger in the city, and I'm gonna use that little baby to make a delicieux fish fumet. So let's get started. So let's see what you need in order to make a great homemade fish fumet. These are all the ingredients just right in front of you. I'll use my spoon to show you. This is a mirepoix of carrots, just a little bit, a homemade bouquet garni with herbs from the garden, rock salt and coarsely ground pepper, a little bit of white wine, onion, shallots, organic butter, fish bones that we're gonna cut in pieces, and we're gonna be using a stock pot. It's as easy. So let's get started. So let's prepare our fish fumet. The step number one is to cut your fish bones in chunks that are manageable and that can fit into your stock pot. This is the end product, what I have done using my oceanic cod. I'm detailing in small chunks and we're going to be using this afterwards in the fish fumet. Second stage, we're going to prepare the aromatic base for the fish fumet. We're going to start with the onion, cut in half. And we're going to basically do thin slices. When you're done with your onions, you move on to preparing the shallots. Small, quick, technical reminder. Shallots, as you can see, they have these little lines. When you slice them along the lines. You don't slice a shallot on the side like that. Always slice shallot like this. So again, thin slices. Carrots are optional when you make a fumet. I'm using them today because I want to show you that fourth cut, which is very similar to the mirepoix, but it's a bit thinner. So you take your carrot for the garnish, same thing. You're gonna cut your carrot in quarters. So 4 quarters. Only difference, so you can see here, is just a thinner of a maximum size of a centimeter wide maximum. This is a paysan cut. We have now completed our aromatic base for our fish fumet. We've got the thinly sliced shallots, a paysan of carrots, thinly sliced onion, and a homemade bouquet garni. If you don't know how to make the bouquet garni, just check the link in the video. For the cooking of the fish fumet, I'm gonna put my heat at a medium to low setting. You then start with your butter. I'm gonna put it in the pan and let it melt without coloration. When the butter is melted, I'm gonna then add all of my vegetables. All at once. I'm gonna stir them. And what we're gonna do now is basically what we call in France to make the vegetable sweat. Meaning that we are not cooking them, we just want to remove the excess water that sits in the vegetable. So without coloration, you keep an eye on your vegetables for just a few minutes. It's been around 3 to 4 minutes. I'm now ready to add my fish bones. As you can see, I've removed the head because for some people it might be too much to see on the video, so I'll just put it away. So when you arrive at that stage, basically you stir your fish bones with your vegetables all together, and again you're gonna leave this mix for 3 to 4 minutes to cook. So very slightly, so always without coloration. So be careful with your heat. You don't want to burn anything, you don't want to brown anything. This is a white stock. A fish fumet is part of the white family, so no coloration, guys. That's very important. You are now ready to put your wine in the mix. I'm putting around 10 centiliters of wine. By the way, all of the ingredients are listed in the description of the video. I'm stirring a little bit, so we got this nice wine flavor that's gonna infuse with our fish. I'm adding water. So the amount of water you have should cover just around the height of the bone. So as you can see here, I think I can use a little bit more water. Alright, so I'm adding just a touch of more water. Done. We now add the bouquet garni straight in, and I'm adding as well a little bit of salt. So again, salt, be very careful, just a touch when you start your fumet mix. You can give it a last little stir, and you will basically cover it like that. And now we can leave it to cook at a very low fire for around 20 to 25 minutes. 25 minutes have passed and our fish fumet is now ready. And this is what you get. A nice, very flavorful mix that can be used for all kinds of preparation. The next step, we're gonna sieve the mix to just keep the juices. Okay, we're now ready to filter our fish fumet. Now, like everything, guys, it's always good to be organized before you do something. So as you can see, I've got my fumet here, I've got my special sieve, I've got a pan, and I've got another pan here when I want to discard some of the fish bones. So the way to do it, very simple. You first start to give a scoop of all the excess that you can get just with a spoon like that, with a ladle, I think in English it's called. And you go like this, easily. And as you can see, most of the mix have kind of almost melted into little pieces. Alright, when you reach the stage that there is really very little juice at the bottom, it is time to scoop out some of the fish bones. So taking my special spoon on the side, I will just discard all the hard bits and just to be left with the juices and the onions. Not too much because there's still some juice attached. Alright? Once you've done, you take your pan and you basically can very easily scoop out all the rest. That's it, guys. That completes our video on how to make the French fish fumet step by step. So a few guidelines: you can use that fish fumet straight away, or you can keep it in the fridge for up to 24 hours. Anything more than that, you will have to freeze it in batches or in a container. You can use the fish fumet in sauces or in a velouté to make pies and all kinds of sauces, but this is something we're gonna see at a later stage on our video. So please subscribe if you are not a subscriber, comment, as I'm always happy to answer questions, and I hope you all enjoyed it today, and I see you next time. Bye bye.